I'm just going to start recording now.
Okay, great. I will begin my clock as well.
All right, we can actually start proper.
All right, great.
Sorry about that.
All
I
right,
just
we
thought
will
it was
be...
important to record.
Yeah, no problem at all. We will begin the judging for Tapestry. So in Tapestry, the monarch is dead and the competition is on to produce the most ornate tapestry to commemorate their glorious reign. In Tapestry, players simultaneously reveal their cards to stitch together the greatest account of the monarch's life possible. The player who creates the most magnificent tapestry wins. I think we can go right to the setup because it actually is pretty easily set up for us. Each player will have a deck of cards, hand of cards, this card, and the tapestry itself, which is the numbered spaces that you see. Let me share my screen. I think I might be able to handle it. All right, can everyone see my screen? All right, awesome.
I can see it.
All right, great. As you can see here, this numbered area from 1 to 10 is the tapestry itself that we'll be placing our cards. To begin this game, each of us will shuffle our tapestry deck, and then we get to draw one of those cards.
How many cards are we drawing?
In total.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
You got your 10 cards. All right, the structure of a turn looks like we're going back and forth over a series of turns. Each player will take the following actions. The first action is to place a card face down at the end of their tapestry. I think we can go ahead and do that part first. All right, I'll place my card down.
I will.
It looks like it's the lowest number, so we have to put it down on the 1. Well, I could see what you had.
Well, that's your fault. You're a liar and a cheat.
Yeah. The next step is for us to reveal those cards and check for border matches. We won't have any border matches since we don't have more than 1 card down. We have to resolve their border and text effects. Okay, I don't think we resolve the effects if we don't have a matching border, so I think we can say this is the end of the first turn. Indy, let me know if that is an incorrect assessment.
Well, I am ready for the next.
We should do the effects in the first turn. Okay, let's go ahead and so I'm going to reveal, draw 2, and discard 2. Probably where we ask you so we can figure it out.
I'm not. Mine isn't relevant.
Double the. Okay, that's nice. Let me discard 2. Break this one. This is a good card spot. Get rid of this one. All right, and then we turn any non-matching cards face down. I don't think that's nothing right now either, but we can move on to the next for card number 2.
All right.
Put down the next tapestry card. All right, ready for the reveal?
Yep.
So you have a matching castle. I have a matching knight. The resolution effects are here. Oh, 1 second. Indy says we resolved the border effects. Okay, so ignoring the second card for right now, we do the border effects, which I believe is the right border. Yours, we both had knights for our right border. Or you had a castle, actually.
Hold on, I'm missing a. I'm missing one of the spots for the border versus the matching. Can you give me a quick rundown?
Yeah, we can go through that really quick. So, reveal and checking for border matches. Players reveal the card simultaneously. If the left border of the real card is the same as the right border of the last card in your tapestry, they match, which didn't apply for the first card. I'm going to turn mine upside down just to prevent confusion. You may place your card from hand upside down. If you do, resolve the effect of that card's right border. Do not resolve any effects in the text box. Upside down cards never match. So the right border for me is the red knight. I think yours was the castle, if I'm looking at yours correctly. In terms of resolution, the castle always goes first, and then the trees effects, and then the knight's effects. So yours would go first. You would prevent all opponents' reveal effects this turn. Means my reveal effect for draw 2 and discard 2 would be canceled out. And then the other reveal effects for draw a card and burn any previous card in opponent's tapestry face down, that would also be canceled out. Okay. Yeah, I was reading directly off of the rules, so I'm just...
Right.
It says resolve the effect of that card's right border, but do not resolve any effects in the text box. Okay, so it must be left. Yeah, I was looking at the examples and I saw it seemed like the left one mattered more than the right one. Just looking at the examples again.
Sorry, just reading over the rules again. Probably should have. I don't know if we should have done this with any more pomp, you know, and read the actual rules, but out loud.
Yeah, I went through it twice. I did notice the examples and the wording seemed to be a little different. The words say, you may place your card and upside down. If you do, resolve the effect of that card's right border. But then going through the examples, it talked about the knight on the opposite side of the border resolving. Yeah, the right one is only for upside down cards. No, it's okay. I think we understand. So if it's upside down like this, then we go to the opposite side. But if it's right side up, then it's the left border. Is that correct, Indeed?
So simplified. Let's go over yours first, okay? So
yeah, so
you flip your
it's
card
the border
over.
that matches. Yeah, so we're still sort of resolving the first part, I guess. On this card, the tree is on my left and the knight is on my right. And what Indy is saying is that if the borders that match up on the card before it resolves, it makes sense, yeah. So then the left one is the tree, so that should be the one for me where I reveal and draw a card. Yours is the knight. For your first card, which means that would be the, this is revealed previous cards in opponent's tapestry is face down. Let me shuffle these back since my reveal effects are not yet resolved. There. So the tree will go first, since the tree goes before the knight. I get to draw a card. And then you also said that the effects do happen in the first turn. I could still do my draw 2 and discard 2. Meanwhile,
so
you can...
Does that mean I turn... It says turn any previous card in opponent's tapestry face down, but because they're on the same...
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct, yeah. There's no previous in this case, so... I would assume that would happen.
And then on the
What
next...
affects... Oh, cool. Double plus crowns.
Yeah, because I just played 2 cards that don't actively do anything, but...
Okay, I'm currently discarding 2 based on the effects of this card, so just...
Oh, right. Okay.
This one. This one. This should have been our next turn. After that, we will place a card down, reveal. You have your 2 castles that take precedence. I have 2 knights, but because you have the castle reveal, prevent all opponents' reveal effects this turn, which should include my knight ability, which is a reveal, and then this card's ability itself, which is also a reveal. So you pretty much canceled out both of my effects. And you let me know if I'm incorrect about that.
Okay, so we're on the... Okay.
100% correct. All right, cool. So you pretty much had the higher resolution. You revealed that you canceled me out, so I sort of have nothing.
And don't you forget.
And now you've also got some nice crown setups as well. So cool. Okay, I think that's how you resolve these cards. I think we can do another card placement. Ready for next card?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just deciding which one to play.
No problem. I know it's 10 cards, so lots of options, right? All right, now we review. You're in a second. Interesting. So you did an upside down reveal. So you can resolve this card's right border instead of their left, but you don't get to use the effects of the actual card itself. And it'll also never match, even though you chose 2 knights that are next to each other, based on the rules. So, right, so your left one is, it's your right border, and you chose the knight, the castle.
Right, so the border effect triggers, but the text box does not. Just clarifying.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
But because you have a castle on your border, you would go first. Or no, sorry, not the castle, tree.
Yeah, so you actually go first because you're a castle, and my tree would take effect after, which you prevented it once again. Which is pretty good. So I can't do any of my reveal effects because of your castle. Otherwise, my tree would have triggered.
And then I'm gonna turn mine face down. Right?
I'm not sure. I think if I had a knight, I could force you to turn one upside down.
Indy says it's the knight that activates.
Yeah, that activates the face down street card.
So what would happen?
No, I was able to get that.
So I think you go first, and then your thing happens, and then My card turns face down because I use the border, and your card turns face down due to my knight's action.
Oh,
So,
your card is currently upside down.
yeah.
And just looking at the rules. So you may place your card from hand upside down. If you do, you resolve the effect of that card's right border. And if I'm looking at it your point of view, your right border is the knight.
Indy just said in the
Castle.
chat that it's the knight that activates. So it's
Oh,
the
okay. So it's
upside
not the
down
right.
card's right border, maybe. Am I understanding that right?
Yeah, it says that in the rules. Resolve the effect of that card's right border. Do not resolve any effects in the text box. So the border should be on the right.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Big O was right. That was incorrect. Okay.
it just doesn't count as a match.
Yeah, it can never. Upside down cards never match.
Yeah. So I think you would draw a card, right? Or no, I'm sorry. You do whatever your action is. You
Yeah,
draw
so I
your
would draw
card,
my
you do your
card.
reveal effect. Okay. And then I flip one of
You
your
get
cards
hit.
over, then my card. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
We're figuring it out.
We're getting there. I think from the point of view of the player, the right side is the castle. And I think that might be what's causing me confusion at least. But I think Big O got it.
The problem was that I assumed that Indy was writing the rules describing the right border as they were oriented on, as you're looking at them. But I'm assuming that
Yeah.
physically, because we're in a 3D space now, your right is,
Yeah.
relative.
Mhm.
What is your return a card from your discard pile to your
So
hand?
yeah, which I want to put this bad boy back. So my tree is completed, my reveal is completed. So now you can perform your flip my card. Oh, I don't think you'd flip yours. I think you just
I have
flip
to flip
mine.
mine too, just because any card played upside down um, flips over. Um, you
No matching
so
cards.
when it comes to crowns are the win condition, right?
That's right.
And is it face up crowns or is it? Because I'm assuming that the best move would be
A
to
face down card has no crown value, but any card will match with a face down card.
right. So I'm flipping over your one that has 3 on it.
Smart move.
Talking out loud, think it's obvious. Just double checking.
That makes sense. Okay, I think we're getting through with this now. Ready for the next card? Imagine Spirit. Oh, this isn't.
I think I'm.
Oh, you didn't see that.
Sorry, I'm just picking out a real spicy one. There we go.
Ready for the reveal? So you have green.
So on reveal, I have more crowns than your revealed card, so your card gets turned face down.
Oh, very good. I do have the castle, so does I think the castle resolves first? would block your reveal option, reveal effects.
Rude. You're supposed to let me do the rude thing. Not you. It's don't take, only throw.
Alright. Second one crown. Alright, I think at this point you flip it because there's no connecting.
Well, I draw a card still, right?
Yeah, I don't stop here. Actually, wait, so the tree is a reveal draw card, but it says prevent all opponents reveal effects. I want to assume it's the green knight effects as well as the effects of the card itself.
Okay. I feel like
No draw.
castles are pretty nasty.
Yeah, I almost want to just play castles all the time.
Unless.
Yeah, castles OP. Okay. Yeah, I was correct. No effects for you.
Okay, I got my next card though.
Let's go for it. All right, ready? So the ghost card does stay face up, though. All cards match to face down cards. Okay, so yeah, so you wouldn't have like two face downs really, unless someone.
Well, I put one. Wait.
Yeah, he did it right. Yeah, you already did it right. So I think
Oh.
we're okay there.
Okay.
All right, ready to flip. So I would go first because I have tree. We're going to draw a card. And you have the knight. Activate the real effect of another card in the tapestry.
I'm trying to reveal the one that doesn't work because you played a huge vanilla.
Super vanilla.
So my gambit didn't work.
Just for clarification, the castle tree knight effects always go before the card effects. Is that right? Indeed. Yeah, I thought your rules said that already, so I just wanted to check. Okay, so you would flip a card first, and then you would do the real effect of another card that you have.
Wait, say that again?
So the castle tree or knight effect goes first before you perform the reveal, activate the reveal effect of another card in your tapestry.
Oh, right, okay. Well, previous card doesn't include your most recently played, correct?
Yeah, that's great.
So I'll just flip over your thing that benefits you for flipping things over. You can feel free to draw a card and discard a card, right?
I don't know. I would imagine if it's face down, the effects don't trigger from that.
Whenever it doesn't say other cards though.
Yeah, one
Judge.
Cards not. Yeah, judge indeed.
Excellent question.
I feel like the flip would resolve first, and then other effects would resolve. But
Is there a stack?
Doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. Okay.
Yeah, is there a stack?
I mean, because that is to my benefit if it doesn't happen.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Which is great. Love it.
The stack. Yeah. All right, so I don't get anything. So now you get to do your activate another reveal from. Guys.
Well, the only reveal effect that is possible is if I have more crowns than the opponent's revealed card, which is this joust card, which has 2. So I don't get to turn a card face down. The other ones don't have any reveal effects on them. And that's okay. That's okay.
For Ready for next card?
I sure am.
So I think I'm correct.
It's a tough one, though.
5 chain links.
I'll do this one. Why not?
Order.
All right, ready? Flip.
All right. Let's flip. Alright, so you got a tree. I have a castle for my connecting borders, so mine will resolve first. I just stopped reveal effects, which
I did not use.
Yeah, and since it doesn't match, I'll set mine to upside down. Or sorry, face down.
Well, wait, didn't you have a? Oh yeah,
my
don't get
effects
to do the
can't
tech. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, do I draw a card from the tree? Correct.
Yeah, that's correct. Free effect first, and then.
Nice. Give me the card.
Okay.
The castle would negate the draw.
Oh yeah,
it counts as a reveal.
Sorry, I keep forgetting.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
my
really
fault.
read the card.
Yeah, prevent all opponent reveal effects.
I didn't need the card. I've got a perfect 10 hand. Didn't need it. Card was crap. Kick it.
Alright, I got my card ready.
There we go.
Excellent.
Castle?
Alright, well, you go first. I was gambling on you doing it upside down for some reason, but. Alright, so.
So your reveal does not trigger, but you get your face down cards are worth. Hey, wait a minute. Don't play cards that are helpful for you.
My apologies. So you stop there. So we both literally got the same thing now. Okay.
All right. Ready for my next card.
All right. I will. And cool. I got tree. I'll do my draw first. Effects cannot be negated by enemy castles.
Well, good thing I didn't play a castle. I'm never playing a castle again.
Yeah. That's the destroyer of the OP castle technique.
But I do have a knight. And it turns any previous card in opponent's tapestry face down. And I'm choosing the one where your face down cards are worth crowns.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I gotta do something cool.
Don't look.
I got this. That'll be fun. That's this. Okay.
Are you ready to reveal? Oh, you are. Okay.
Alright, I got Castle. And my
Oh,
card's reveal
interesting.
effects trigger twice.
That seems spicy. And then your castle prevents my draw. But the text
Both
box
draws.
matches. So am I drawing an extra card if I can't draw off of the original tree?
No. So you wouldn't be able to do either because the castle prevents all reveal effects, including the tree.
Oh,
and
right,
the...
there we go. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rude. That's okay. It's the last card. I didn't need to draw any. It would have been rude of me to play a draw card on the 10th Tapestry.
Yeah, I messed up on that.
Well, I don't have any other to choose from. I had 10 cards. I played 10 cards.
Let me just... I'll play the wrong side. Whoops. Oh, nice. A card.
So you may choose a card to turn down. For what? I don't know. Because you can just turn down a card that doesn't have any crowns on it.
Yeah, I'll say, how about just my current one? Is that... Is this
I
a
would.
previous...
Well, oh, yeah.
I guess it doesn't. Alright. Turn down for what? Alright, well, I'll do my... Wait, you go first, so I can't do my draw. Okay, let's just do the one that I put up, because it doesn't have...
It doesn't matter if you chose one of your other cards that...
not really.
Yeah.
So, when a player has no cards in hand or 10 cards in their tapestry, they're out of actions. And the player with the most total crowns in their tapestry is the winner. I think I only have 6. You have more than that.
1,
for
2,
sure.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they are worth an extra 1. So 7. Oh, wait, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, that's...
Or more. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, well done.
I just got the perfect hand. So I didn't need to draw any cards. Especially that time where you denied me of drawing a card. Beautiful.
Right,
And look, it
33
took
minutes.
us 33 minutes. So jot that down. You don't have to.
I got it.
You don't have to jot anything down. I'm recording.
Oh, that's true. Did you want to go over any initial thoughts?
Indiejarm has released another banger. I would say that if I had probably read the rulebook a little bit more, or a little bit less distracted when I did, and I probably would have been able to figure out these effects pretty quickly. There's obviously a few hiccups that are going to happen in a jam, and one of them we seem to have run into after the first 2 turns. But I mean, if you compare the first 20 minutes to the last 10 minutes, I mean, the second half of the game was played in the last 10 minutes, which is going to happen because, again, we had 10 card hands, and your choices are going to get simpler as you progress with the amount of card draw I was getting anyway. But also, with the concrete settling with your strategy, and also us picking up the game pretty quickly, that seems to track. Um, I'm gonna stop so you can say what you want, and I can jump off of that.
Um, yeah, I'll start with probably the biggest improvement point is really the rule book. It is a good rule book. I'm not gonna, bash on it much. I think when you do take the perspective of the player that is actually playing it, or even just use a different nomenclature or verbiage for the connecting borders versus left and right. Something you had already realized, indeed, but yeah, I think that would definitely help the rulebook a little bit. But everything else was very thorough. I think we were able to find most of anything that we needed from the rules in terms of like resolution, um, which items take priority. You gave plenty of examples inside the rulebook itself, which is always a plus, as well as card anatomy, which I think I haven't seen that much in this jam, and I'm glad that you did it. In terms of the actual gameplay itself, you like the fact that you're stitching every single card in one way or another. And probably one of the coolest things is you actually have cards that go against the stitching rules. You can play an upside down effect to go against your own stitching strictly to mess with the other player, which I thought was actually a really cool addition.
I also,
Do you have further notes?
I also feel like that some of the sticking points that we had while playing, if I mean, we obviously benefited by having the designer in here being able to explain things to us, but if we were just like, if we just open this box and we're playing it, I feel like we could enjoy it as is. Like if we couldn't quite figure out the rules, there's a lot of really simple, which I feel like translates to elegant mechanics going on here. And I know that we got a little bit confused with the orientation due to some of the how clear it was in the rule book, but I feel like if we were like two 12-year-olds, we would have figured this out and had fun either way. I'm not a 12-year-old, but I did have fun.
Yeah, I thought this was awesome.
Honestly, I feel like the hardest, I tend to not strategize when I'm still figuring out a game, so I just kind of like picked the first card that seemed like I could build off of it without looking at the rest of the cards really in my hand. And that, of course, is a problem with 10 card hands. Um, I feel like the only way to get out of analysis paralysis was to just play anything that seemed like it would do something. Um, which is both like a criticism and also not so much. It's both. Um, I mean, I'd play it again. We have enough time, if you want.
Oh yeah, I would love to play it again.
Oh, perfect.
I think the last couple of notes that I wanted to add, just for current feedback with the way that we just played it. I do think that the castle trees and knights effects that you have make perfect sense with the way that you design this game. The order in which, the highest order versus the lowest makes sense because knights can be pretty deadly, and trees really do need to be right in the middle. And I think one thing I think is honestly one of the biggest challenges that I've seen in game jams I've judged is making a game in 2 weeks that has a lot of depth that where you can connect a lot of different cards and have different things happen throughout several rounds. There might be maybe like one or two games and you can figure out just about everything and there's not much surprise anymore. But the fact that you have the combination of the castle tree knight effect as well as the effect on the actual card itself and the crown count all together, I can tell already Big O and I could just have 3 or 4 games in a row, and the way that the games will play out would probably not be the same as the previous way. And I think that's a huge undertaking that you've accomplished. So big kudos on that as well.
Yeah, also, I feel like based off of the pool of cards that we had, it was kind of easy to understand that the decks are differentiated enough in the way that they are. Um, that's not always necessarily something that is noticeable. Um, because when you have a deck of however many cards, it might be difficult sometimes to be able to assess the strategies that the two decks are going for. But there's a very clear, like, there seems to be a bunch of different things that make it so, like, oh yeah, these decks are different, and I can tell. So that's another point I have. Also, I made it 40 minutes without making a Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade Tapestry shitty Scottish accent joke. So I should be commended for that.
Yeah, bonus points for Big O. Not you, Indy. Big O.
Yeah, thank you. Also, how do you draw 10 cards at once in TTS?
When my hand is hovering over the deck, I type in the number that I want to pull. So I'll just put 10 and then I'll pull it up.
Okay, perfect.
Or you can just type 5.
I think it might be because my my num lock.
Lock? Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I was like, why isn't this working? Am I doing it wrong? It was because the numbers weren't. The numbers didn't do.
Alright. Coming for blood this time.
I have no blood, only fabric.
Oh. Okay. Alright. I got castle for mine. Oh, you do too. You know what's funny? I think he has a note on who we have tied priorities.
Activate the reveal text effects on any cards with matching castle borders. Oh wait.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
That's not the.
Yeah, so tiebreaker, 2 card effects will trigger at the same time. The player who has the fewest total crowns in their tapestry triggers their effect first.
Okay, so me. What, do you have a cool card over here? Yeah, you sure do. Both of our cards are discarded, and I draw a card.
Okay. Oh, damn.
Hope you weren't planning on that as being important.
All right, I got my card.
I got my card. And another one.
Damn it. Like, all got revealed. Alright, so I'm doing nothing.
Hope you didn't think that was important.
Oh, you got this card again. Well, 12 turn game.
Oh, that was delicious.
Yeah. One thing I like that you did, Indy, was that you did put in here that if you run out of cards, you run out of actions. And yeah, that might actually happen this time if he keeps doing this crap.
Crap? No.
Yes, what do I gotta do now? I don't know. This. So we both got knights. Nice.
Yeah.
And we both. So it looks like when we were both tied on crowns and tied on a resolution, we have to roll. Let me put the dice on.
Oh, wait a minute. It doesn't matter.
Double the.
Because it's
I guess
the knight is for the previous cards.
We're not hurt. Okay. But yeah, I was saying if in this case, if we did have previous cards and the same crown, we would have to roll and see who goes.
Oh,
We both
okay.
have the same crown.
Has that die been there the entire time?
No, I just put it.
Okay. I was gonna say, hold up. All right, you got your next card.
Yes. All right. Yeah. Castle. Damn it. All right. So I don't get to draw a card, but my effect still goes from now on. My effects cannot be negated by enemy castles after this. So. All right. I'm castling you, and I'm also going to have you turn this card face down for a minstrel song.
Okay. Excuse me.
Okay. You don't get anything.
You're lucky.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Just making some notes. You got the three, so you go first.
All right. Well, I draw a card. I keep whiffing on the joust.
Yeah. Now I return. This guy.
Rude.
I have to discard a card though. Yeah, but I get to put in another one. Put down Joust, and I'll get rid of this card. Okay, this is an interesting situation. Yeah, I got it.
Alrighty.
And upside down tree. Oh, you're doing tree too. This is a tiebreaker.
Well, is it a tiebreaker if we both just draw a card?
We can do it. Yeah, let's just draw a card. Maybe draw a card, draw an extra card. Nice.
Yeah.
Right. Turning mine upside down. Let's
do that one.
You got All right, I got a tree, so I'll go first. And then you got a knight. So
So I got some juicy choices here.
yeah.
And then you choose to discard. Or did you discard a card yet?
Nope. This guy's a card from their hand. So I get to choose. Oh, that's great. This card is.
I might just have to turn down this huge one.
I think it has to be a previous card, right?
Ah. You filthy rat.
I keep my big boy.
Let's do this one. Goodbye.
That's smart.
Yeah, you still got a lot of crownage, and we only got... How many cards do you have in your hand? Yeah, I'm in trouble.
I'm going to be out of action soon, so. You can place your card here. You got like. Cards.
Let's see. Sorry, trying to get a spicy one.
Oh. So you're doing a castle. Well, that sucks.
Ooh, that's a good card, too.
Yeah.
Good thing
Block all of it.
I castled it.
Right, I'm on my last card. Let's see. I don't think I have any choice. What's a pain in the neck?
Your last card?
Yep, final card. Then you get free actions for which until you're done.
Oh, really?
Yep. As the game doesn't end until both players are out of actions.
Alright.
Oh, damn. Okay, that's gonna be horrible. Mine is a castle. But
Good.
I just pretty much stop your knight, and that's about it. All right,
well,
it's all you.
Do the combo that I dug for, and then a cherry on top.
Yep. Does this one combo with this one? These two?
Yeah. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't.
Double the crown of this card.
Oh. Excuse me, while I...
Yeah, I figured you were trying to do that. Yeah. Okay, so you got 8 full crown. Jesus. 9. And yeah, face. Do you have a face down one too? He's got face up.
Oh yeah, this is actually close. I think still, right? 8, 9,
Yeah.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, this one's face down. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What did you got?
15? Let me double check. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was close.
I just had those 2 more cards. That was really smart doing that discard at the beginning.
And then I drew into a second one.
Yeah, that's smart.
Because I figured you would play a setup card on your first turn. But anyway, that's... this is a Tapestry.
This is great. Do you have any further feedback or?
Kind of tough to add feedback when I feel like this second round just went really smooth in terms of our decision trees, interaction. We understood all of the mechanics, so it's nice to see the game past the growing pains of like learning a new game. I don't know if you have any.
I'll say I'm in the same boat. Yeah, I don't have like too much to add. This really just solidified really how fun it is. It's a really cool game. And again, like I said before, we could play this 2, 3 more times, and it would be very different every time that we would play. So I think that's really cool.
Well, like I said before, I'll say again, Indy came out with another banger.
Yeah. Well done, Indy. This is great. I want to thank you for playing with me, and thank everyone for watching.
This was Brandon and Biggo, and we are going to... I'm going to put up the recording at some point. I promise. Pinky swear. I'll upload it to YouTube or something. Oh, I just noticed what's the activate Windows sign on my screen. Really embarrassing. But that's unrelated. Okay. Are we calling it? Unless you had something else to say.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, let's call it.
Thank you for playing this game with me, and thank you for making this game for us to play. And...
Thank you.